Okay, so I'm back again with updates to you from France, and those who intend to move to France in 2026. This is update for you, and I want you to pay attention to this because somehow it is not a good update because it concerns money, and I will be reading some of the things from the website directly. All this information I'm giving to you now, I have checked already, so there is no need for you to do research again. Okay, you can now just deliberate on it and think about it and ask yourself if you are going to be moving to France or not. And I also want you to understand that if you really want to study abroad this year I mean 2025 2026, admissions to France is about to begin. Campus France Nigeria will open from the 1st of October. For Cameroonians, please verify immediately. This information is coming from the French government website, which is Campus France. Remember, Campus France is the middleman between international students in certain countries in Africa and French universities or French government. And also understand that if you must study in France, you definitely need to go through this particular portal to apply for schools in France. And if you do not have to go through, because there are some countries, I'm equally going to give you the list of countries in Africa that can actually apply for universities through Campus France. Also understand that not everybody will apply, like I said, and those who cannot apply, they have to go through the university's website or using other application means. There is also a possibility to apply via Google, but note that Google universities or universities you are going to get from Google would be expensive somehow in one way or the other, and most of the time they charge about 5,000, 6,000 euros. But again, it is still an option if you can pay the money. Now let's take a look at this website. The French government has subsidized tuition. Well, it doesn't favor us anymore because from all indication, there used to be universities that international students can actually pay for like 243, but I doubt if we are going to get such opportunities again. So right now, as I'm talking to you, this website was updated in June, is it July? Then there are about maybe how many thousand universities. There are different programs in France you can choose from, but let's focus on what the French government is saying. Tuition fee for academic year 2025-2026. Now, looking at it, if you check, you are going to notice that it has been subsidized for European students. They are going to be paying 178 euros for bachelor's programs. Master's students are going to be paying 254 euros. Then those who are in the School of Engineering, they are going to be paying 628 euros. Then those who are doing doctorate, they are going to be paying 397 euros per academic year. But that is not the case between you and me, for you and me. Now, what is our own way out? Let's take a look at our way. For non-EU students who are going into first year bachelor's and master's programs, and also for those who are going to be starting engineering in 2025-2026 academic year in higher education institutes in France, the ministry in charge of higher education have adjusted the tuition fee. Now, those which state that, it state that the ministry's law, okay, it says that total registration fee that would be required to be paid by international students would be 200, not 200 by the way, 2,895 per year for licensed programs. Now, remember, licensed programs in France are bachelor's degree programs. These type of programs are for international students who just finish high school, those that have WAEC, those that have NECO, those that have maybe O and A levels, those that have WASI, depending on the country in which you are coming from. Okay, so you are going to be paying almost 3,000 euros per year. Now, those that are going for master's level, you are going to be paying 1,000 plus. Okay, which means that if bachelor students are paying close to 3,000, you are going to be paying close to 4,000. So master students are going to pay 3,941 euros. Like I said, I've verified this information. Now, you must know that this tuition I'm telling you about are for the universities that are on Campus France. There are about 36,000 plus programs for both bachelor's, master's, and PhD. on Campus France. So if you verify, you will see all these details. Now, if you take a look at the website properly, which I've checked, so you do not need to check again, just take the information. Listen to what they said. If you enroll in a degree at doctorate level at the beginning of the 2025 academic year, the French government continues to assume most of the cost of the education until you complete your degree program. Your tuition fee for 2025-2026 would be 3,397. I keep making mistakes with figures. So you are going to be paying, instead of 3,000 like bachelors and masters, you are going to be paying 397 euros. Now, this is for PhD students. Non-EU doctoral students are not subject to new differentiation tuition. So, like I said, this site was updated few days ago, few months back, but it doesn't affect PhD students. So that is to tell you why I always say that PhD in Europe, most internationals do not pay. It's actually like a job. All right, if you are doing it, you won't be paying tuition, because before it used to be, tuition fee used to be like maybe 2,000, 2,500. Even on this Campus France website, there are some universities that do not charge up to 500 euros, like Université Paris-Saclay, Université d'Orléans. But right now, it's not like that. Things are now different. However, let's take a look at some of the countries that then those who are going to be doing engineering, you are going to verify your own tuition fee based on your university. Okay, I think it should be there. Then private institution, please, when you are checking, you need to understand that private institutions, maybe private business schools and maybe other higher education institutions, they are going to charge you like tuition from 6,000 to like 18,000 per year. Okay, then 18% of all students in France attend private institutions. That is to tell you that not even up to half of the number of students go to private institutions because they can afford 6 to 18,000 is not a joke. Okay, now let's take a look at the countries that are under the Campus France procedure, because like I said, you must not apply using Campus France. However, Campus France is somehow going to be facilitating your work, because again, don't think Campus France is free. In Cameroon, I think it's 85,000 to register for Campus France. I'm going to make another video telling you about the process. In Nigeria, I do not know how much it will cost Nigerians to register, but there are some countries that do not have Campus France. So if you do not hear your name here from Africa, I'm not going to talk about those in Asia, America, North America, and Europe. Those in Africa with Campus France, which is the EEF procedure, okay, Etude and France procedure, include South Africa, Benin, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cameroon, Comoros, Congo, Ivory Coast, Djibouti, Ethiopia, Gabon, Ghana, Guinea, Kenya, Madagascar, Mali, Mauritius, Mauritania, Nigeria, Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, Rwanda, Senegal, Chad, and Togo. These are the countries in Africa that support Campus France procedure, which means in one way or the other, there is a Campus France office in your country. So verify all these details. Then there is a video I'm going to make about Czech Republic. Most people are saying that, oh, Milton, there is no appointment. Well, appointment is getting scarce now. Even the Netherlands that used to be somehow very close, it's not anymore. Okay, so if you really want to move abroad now, you need to start your process early so that you can begin the appointment thing early. Countries like Spain are even, in fact, the procedure is so daunting. So begin early, even with this Campus France procedure. I'm going to make another video telling you about so many things. Then I'll also talk about some universities that are open. Then we can begin from there. Do not forget that you need your documents in order. Those going for bachelors, I've given you the details already. You need your CV and you may be writing a motivation letter as well. Those that are going for masters, you may need a recommendation letter, and somehow, of course, you need your bachelor's degree certificate and a transcript. So put them together. If you want, go register with Campus France. It is all your choice, because if you register with Campus France, there is a tendency that you are going to apply to multiple programs, because I think Campus France application, you can apply for up to like 5 different programs, right? So there is a process how it's going to be done. Make sure you familiarize yourself with this website, the Campus France website. choose your school, choose your program, then know the school you want to apply to before you visit Campus France, because they are going to ask you these details and you need to give them clear answers. I hope you enjoy this. Now, to those who do not have the process in their country, please remember that you must not apply using Campus France. You can use other methods of application. I hope this helps you. We are going to talk again in another one. I do not want this video to be too long, and see you. Bye bye.